One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars in LaVell Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see the number 16 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the BYU Cougars. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. BYU ready to put a foot to it and get this game going. And here's the return. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Oregon's offense will go on the attack first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Just got a first down on the ground, now to throw. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Leaves it with the back. Turns it on at midfield. Turning on the Jets. Inside. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So BYU's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
And this is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. Two guys we know are going to play at the next level, but I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end.
And this is a guy that prepares a lot throughout the week. He watches a ton of film, stays on the practice field late each and every day, and that shows up on game day. This guy, all he does is throw completions. That was his 200th completion of the season.
Puts it out of the air. Looks as if BYU will have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got him downfield. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The Cougars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. It's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense hasn't been able to slow them down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. The Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. This time, they get him in the backfield, and they take back what he got on the previous play. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Give to the running back. Oh, what a move to get open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Might as well give it to him again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. He'll heave it deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Wants to go up top. Unloads it left. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the back over the middle. Turning it on! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Grab behind the line. It's Orlando. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Orlando. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Fires to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Orlando. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. And the Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Gore. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll pull it down. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. And the offense about to dial up its 10th play of this drive. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Oh, That's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
And the Ducks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. The throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on 3rd down. And the quarterback hung up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Usually don't bring in dime packages for running teams. You bring in dime because you know they're going to throw the football. You got more speed on the back end to cover. The defensive linemen know they have their job to do. And their job is to go get that quarterback and get that sucker on the ground.
The Ducks will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Got it near midfield. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The inside handoff. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off play action. Under fire. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And a nice job by this defense. Man, they've given up a lot of yards. They've gotten to the scoring area of the field multiple times, but they keep forcing field goals. They did a great job again on that 3rd down.
And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. And this one splits the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Texas State is just getting blown off the field right now. And at this rate, I'm not sure this won't get worse.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Power football with the run. There he goes. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Ducks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. He wants to throw it again. Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Ducks decide to punt it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Slithers into space. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Line getting set on 2nd down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And BYU will get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got it inside the 25. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. He caught it. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll go to the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Back to pass on 2nd down. Touchdown, BYU! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He'll bring it out. It's Wade. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. To the air on 1st down. Snags it over the middle. Changing on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds space on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Ducks want to move quickly. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires complete on the crosser. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st down from the 43. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man. Makes the grab. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. And with that, let's send it back to our broadcast team inside Lavelle Edwards Stadium.
The Ducks will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Just keep slinging it. Out of the backfield, he's open. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Trying play action. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Firing to the right, complete. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Signal goes into the air, and he makes the fair catch at the 10. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. From the gun, the running back has it. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Off the play fake. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He'll call for the fair catch here. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go and get back to what you were doing that built this lead, though.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
And the Cougars come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He's got it. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. First down, 10 yards to go. Motion from the wideout. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
so frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. The toss to the outside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. He got it. And now the lead is extended a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Texas pulled out the victory on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there in Austin. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. A quick pass to the left. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold. Offense.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. He wants to throw it. It's complete on the right side. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Third down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Ducks will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll take this inside his 40. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Receive team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Off the play fake on first down. He's got him in the flat. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. They'll go to the ground.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the third quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'll try to sneak it. No need to get too cute there or overly creative. Just push the ball forward and get the first down.
I completely agree. I hate when people get creative. Just easy money, downhill, run the QB, get the first down.
Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. And the Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The play action fake. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Loss of 1. Brings up 2nd down.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Ducks in the hurry-up.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Okay, so I thought they might go for it here. Instead, they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. The lead is now back down to 9. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to get the first through the air. Right on the money. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold offense.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Caught over the middle. It's Daly. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. To the air on 1st down. It's caught. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th.
Offense is stopped. Will be returned on downs.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's looking deep. Makes a grab on the shot. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. And the Ducks are in the hurry-up.
Well, you're down 2 possessions. The defense knows you're going to take shots, so it's not going to be easy. But how about that explosive play and a 50-50 ball? Guy comes down with it, and that is perfect. You've got to score quick and get the ball back quickly here to win this game.
It's complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. They'll run play action. Trying to find the end zone. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Oregon! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these 2 guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these 2 guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Illinois went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's house and prove you're legit. And did the Illini ever do that? Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup. And the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Flips it out on the screen. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. New set of downs after the completion. Quarterback on the keeper. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll go with a direct snap. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. They boot it away. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Immediately fires to the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. He's got it on the move. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And, guys, a perfect opportunity here to take the lead late. Touchdown, Ducks! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this fourth quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 5 here in the fourth. BYU 19. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Well, I know it's early in the drive, and you're just trying to get completions and get the drive going, but this is 2 minutes, and you're trailing. I mean, you've got to take some shots down the field and be a little bit more aggressive, put some pressure on this defense.
Finds his tight end. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Gets rid of it. He's got him. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's taking the deep shot. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think, would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.